Alright, so we're gonna go scout out a lake that, as the crow flies, it's kind of close to roads and whatnot, but the roads that get near it are awful, and then there's a lot of really bad ceanothus that grows all around this lake and miles around it, and so we're gonna see if we can get to it. I don't know, but there's no trail to this lake, so the last mile will be off trail. But it's a good sized lake, and I have a feeling there's fish up in there, and so we're gonna scout it out. I'm not gonna bring the fishing pole because, as you can see, it's very stormy. It is currently raining, and the winds are about 15 to 20 miles an hour. And I think it's gonna be quite the bushwhack. So a fishing pole is just not coming with me today. I gotta get all my gear kind of organized and get some sort of system made to where I can throw it all on my back and kind of have it out of the way and not have to carry stuff. Anyways, let's go have some fun out there. Okay, so we're gonna bring a little extra survival gear. This is my paper map. I love paper maps because then you're always assured that you have a map. I'm gonna bring plenty of snacks, space blanket, paracord, little filming kit, fire kit, got waterproof matches, ferrocerium rod in here, and some tinder. We're gonna bring my waterproof jacket, not water resistant, but this baby is waterproof. First aid kit. And sunglasses, what the heck. It's snowing like crazy. Let's keep it out of our eyes. It's May 18th or 19th, I can't remember, but you know, as you can see, we've got some May mountain weather here. The sun's out and it looks like it's kind of sunny everywhere, but it's not. And man, I wish you get, I don't know if this can be seen right now, but the wind is just blowing torrents of snow and rain. Anyways, there'd be an insane view of the mountains right here if there wasn't so much clouds. It's pretty clouded in, but you know, it's spring. It's spring though, you know. Look at this. Got some beautiful manzanita flowers. They bloomed like a month ago. Anyways, got this really nice tree in this whole burned treeless area. So if I had a shelter for the night, this would be the spot, because quite the canopy, but also it's kind of a windbreak on this side of the hill. The wind's coming this way, and I'm out of it right now, which is nice because I'm starting to get kind of a headache. Which sounds wimpy, but I think it was the coffee, the elevation change, and 20-mile-an-hour winds constantly blowing in my face. Just spotted a little pond over here. I doubt you can pick that up. I don't think that's on the maps. That's pretty cool. Well, right as I was about to turn off and start bushwhacking over to the lake, this sort of trail appeared. I think it's a part elk, part human trail, but we're gonna take that. I bet it goes to the lake. So this lake is in a volcanic crater, so there's no streams really coming into it either, and definitely not going out. So that is one thing to think about when deciding if there's fish in here or not. But on a day like this, the fish they're not going to be jumping if there were any. And I've spent quite a bit of time standing on the water's edge, looking down and just standing still and just hoping to see any kind of fish, whether they're small or big, feeding along the banks, but nothing. And I saw what looked like a fishing lure out there in the water, but that doesn't really tell us anything other than somebody tried fishing here. And then sometimes the Forest Service stocks lakes that aren't regularly visited and or don't even have trails to them. But the point of that is just to introduce fish and or supply areas with fish. And if they're going to do that to a lake, it's going to have a stream coming in and out, or maybe just out, but ideally both. Right, so that the fish can move and populate other areas. So that's not really an option with this lake. So I just don't see how fish could have ever gotten here, essentially. But we're in this very beautiful spot. Actually, I just decided that I'm not going to walk where I am anymore because there's a lot of young vegetation coming up, a lot of plant diversity here that's just now springing up. Seems like it's a very small little habitat here. There is a tiny creek coming in. So we learned quite a few things. Number one is no bushwhacking is required to get up to the lake. Number two, the roads are not great. And they're not good at all. And I don't want to drive up them again. Number three, we learned that there's definitely not fish in that lake. Number four, we learned that the lake is not frozen this time of year. It looks to me like it probably thawed out weeks ago. 5, what was I going to say?